Hi, I'm Stonekeeper Morden and I'm the CEO of the Haven in Stonehaven. Our mission is for wellbeing for social change, and we are in the seaside town of Stonehaven in Aberdeenshire. And we have a wellbeing space, a teaching garden, and also run a community fridge project. So at the Haven, we ask the community what activities they would like us to do to support their well-being, and then we just make that happen for them. So one of my favorite ones is I'm a pregnancy yoga teacher, and post-pandemic they pulled all the face-to-face provision for mums in our community, and that created our new mum wellbeing support group, which is a peer mentor group. We also offer free community yoga on a Thursday evening. We have free community meditation as well. We also have kids yoga, we have qigong, tai chi, shiatsu, yin yoga, pilates, martial arts. We have like over 30 different classes every week, and additionally on the weekends we have a Haven Wellbeing training where you can come and train with us if you want to do your own wellbeing offerings, and as well events, workshops, retreats. It's never boring at the Haven. So community to me is really vitally important because it's one of our values at the Haven, and we define community as that there is power in belonging, and there's more that we can achieve together than we could ever possibly do alone. At the Haven, we take an early intervention and prevention approach to mental health and well-being. We want to help people before they reach crisis point, because we know that this is the most compassionate but also the most cost-effective way of offering support. So with my own personal self-care, we have a saying at the Haven which is recharge, not run away. So I'm very proactive as I have increased my leadership role, that I actually need more self-care rather than less. So I look at the calendar throughout the year, and I very wisely timetable myself for retreats, for pilgrimages. These are not holidays, these are not the time away with my family. It's just time for me to have reflection, but also making sure that I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing with the people I'm meant to be doing it with. Yes, we've absolutely faced challenges at the Haven, but if you're really creating change, you're going to have to ruffle some feathers, and so you have to be prepared for that. I always say at the Haven though that we're a wellbeing organisation, so if we're not walking the walk and talking the talk, then we're not doing our job properly. So I'm very mindful that we never sacrifice our own well-being, whether that's staff or volunteers, for the well-being of others. So that is always a challenge. And also not everyone's going to agree with what you're doing and why you're doing it. And so if you want to show up in the world differently, you're going to meet resistance with that. And I could probably talk about that a lot longer. So for me in the wellbeing space, especially taking an early intervention and prevention approach is much better than just having a reactory band-aid solution. I also think having a 6-week block of anything is not going to support people's well-being long-term. So taking a lifelong intergenerational community approach for well-being is really where you're going to create systemic change. And I think that's what we're doing at the Haven. I'm in it for the long game here, and now I'm seeing the babies that I taught in pregnancy yoga enter school and still valuing their well-being.